ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run. He set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Right again. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Caleb Farley arranging over for that stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. Going right back to Scannaboo. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
A gain of 42 yards on the play.
They've got a man in motion.
And the Giants 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Rank gets it, headed right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front run. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Outside. Watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Marriott. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Get set. Ready? Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring him 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Outside.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing deep, back to the middle. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to bring this down to their 35. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
No, you hate to see it on a rookie's first carry partner, but he is welcome to the NFL with that hit behind the line.
Taken down behind the line of
of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Giants' 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent.
Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darts looking to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down now. Here's Dart. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scadaboo. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Commanders' 46-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scadaboo. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's thrown again. That's complete inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on 1st down. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Darts out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
They send a man in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's caught. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a 1st down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Giants.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's start now. Screen here for Scatterboo. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, that came at the perfect time.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here starts. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Rolling from the gun here. He's got it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Wade starts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick by Gano is good. And they've taken back the lead.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off in points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they're played safe with a run to the outside. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
We're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. Waited to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
70 Lions. 18 left, 18 left, Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. He's within striking distance. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Complete on the option. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Quick throw left side complete. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Get set, get set. 18. 18. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Washington, first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Brosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Free inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 28, Giants 24.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
65, 65, 79 Broncos.
To throw, here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Dart. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Looking slant route, complete. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 3rd quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Line around up. Box. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This is Royals working left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Yellow. 11, 11, 11.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 15, Pirates, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 17.
Now Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw now didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
From the gun, here's Dart. Fits it through the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dart out of the shotgun. That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, he hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 light.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Put the body on the line for his team. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Giants first down. First and goal, Giants.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Running with Scatterboo. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
Back at 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Motion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get pushed on the ensuing drive. Gano for the PAT.
the point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 28. Graham
Gano ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to work after throwing the pick. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Well, right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for Washington. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Well, it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offensive line fast. To the air again. Purdy. This finds Likely. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain on the play. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10.
Outside, up.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. The news probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
28. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. 18, watch out. Up.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Outside. 18, can't. Yellow. Stop.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Rangers. I'm also dangerous. Got talk outrageous. Don't cut nature. Got that talk.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Gronk, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They're going to pass it here. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, here's Dart. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 back, Panther 11, Panther 11. Follow 18. 60 back there, 60 back there.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Dart gonna throw again. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Third down now. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Chap 60. 18 Red.
Running back sent in motion left. Dart gonna go for it on 4. Chased out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Yep.
First down, Purdy to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. That timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ballgame.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
18, watch out. 11.
Third and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Pierce. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
It's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this isn't just anyone in O-Star form. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers.